Hi everyone, welcome into our weekly live stream as always at 6 p.m. London. Today we're going to, I wanted to cover a couple of things that we have discussed with our Grand Time admin team in English speaking group for the past couple of weeks because I usually say what is going on in event wise and in the project itself, what we're achieving, what are the results and news, but I very rarely talk about what are the achievements that are happening inside of the Grand Time team, inside of the community, and I think I should start doing that as well, because it's as important as what we as founders are doing here in the Valley right now, for especially for the past couple of months. So, very good news on that. We have already started our English speaking group. It already existed before, and it was working before, but we're having some more movements and results lately. We had our first Zoom class that was held on Thursday. Which is yesterday, and our meetings are happening every single week on Thursday, as well at 6 p.m. London, with our admin team, and we're brainstorming a lot of insights from our users, from the community, from admin team itself, and I'm very pleased and happy that this is the way we're going. Not that the top management or marketing team or anybody else is pushing the community to do something. The community does it themselves. And the first results that we had is our first class for the school. And on the previous meeting, we have decided that we are going to have a certain schedule for our school. We will have the exact amount of time that we're going to publish of how long does the certain course take in our school. How what is the certain class is going to about. We're going to give out certificates for the students that are participating in the school, doing the certain homeworks and learning something new. So this is something that we have already started and are going to be continue doing from now on as well. So that's one. Another thing, and by the way, the teachers are in our school are really great, and there is a lot to learn, especially if you are new in blockchain and you're new in Grand Time, and you need some certain help with understanding of simple steps that users need to do in order to earn grants, in order to understand how the platform works, in order to understand where the certain chats are, what the chats are doing. So there's a lot of I wouldn't even call it basic, but a lot of things that we can all learn about blockchain and about Grand Time together. And I will most likely be attending the next class in our school as well. So just a couple of words on that. Also, the second thing that we're also doing and making progress on is our football competitions and our football matches that we're going to be doing and sponsoring in African countries right now. And also, this was an idea of our admins, and once this idea popped up, I was pretty I don't even know how to say that, but it just that feeling when you hear something and it's right, and that this is something that needs to be done. This is the feeling that I got when I heard this idea, and the idea was that a lot of people, guys and girls, and younger generation and older generation, everybody likes soccer. Okay, football, how we say that they call it soccer in the United States, because they call football their football, which is not which is not the worldwide known a game. And one of the admins was actually on the soccer field at the time where we when we had our meeting. And so the idea was that we need to organize our own competitions, soccer competitions, in different African countries, and not only African countries. I'm just saying that because this is where we the idea happened, and this is where we're starting, but we don't mind starting somewhere else as well, and participating in other countries' matches as well. And I'm not talking about any professional, games where known players are playing. I am saying about us, regular guys that love this game and love to meet up and do something, play and have fun, and at the same time, do some fitness. And enjoy our spending our time together with our friends and family and whoever you are playing with and we're going to be making our own t-shirts, grand time t-shirts with names of players on the back, and we're going to be scheduling matches in different countries with different communities where one of the teams will be representing Grand Time. And then whoever joins the game, whoever watches the game live and actually are being there, are going to be receiving tokens, 1,000 tokens for every game that they either participated in or watched, and it has to be offline, just all of our meetings. And obviously, in order to receive tokens, all the people will have to, register on platform and and have an account in order for us to transfer tokens. So, two reasons why I brought this up today. One is that I am proud and I am happy that we're starting this new movement of Grand Time, that we're getting into sports. And sports is something that I personally really like. I, you know, do work out, and I've been doing many sports. I've, in my life, I've been wrestling in high school. I've been boxing. I've been doing different things for myself, not as professional, but for myself within the time I was growing up, from probably about 6 or 7 years old till today. I still go to the gym. I still work out when I have time. Not wouldn't call myself a professional athlete, but this is something that gives me energy and moves me forward and helps my brain work better. So, and again, so one of the reasons why I said that is because I want more people to hear about it and more people to think what other sports that you possibly are participating in or interested in, that we can also help promote and be a part of. Recently, I've posted a video of my very good friend, a United States champion of arm wrestling here. He had a competition in Oklahoma with Australian athlete as well, in arm wrestling competition, and he was wearing our shirt and representing Grand Time. A lot of people asked him what Grand Time is. Some people registered on platform. Just so you understand, the athlete himself uh, has registered on platform, and we were talking about how we can help him. Um, for that competition. So he asked for the shirts that he will be wearing during the competition, and he also asked for the tokens. He didn't ask for money, for any dollars to be sent to him. He personally said that I've looked at the website, I looked at the community, I saw the all the actions that we have inside our team, and he was really he really liked the idea of what we're doing and our mission, and he only asked for tokens to represent our project. And this is not just a regular person that is going to competes with his friends in the garage. This is the person that's known in U.S. In arm wrestling industry. Everybody knows him, and I'm happy to say that he was my coach uh, for a for a pretty long time in Chicago. By the way, if you guys can comment, this would be I just had this idea. If you can comment whether you want to see him on our live stream, I think that I can definitely invite him, and he will be more than happy to join and talk about sports, talk about arm wrestling, talk about you know the reason the of sports and his life, why he chose this is not his full-time work. He also works a regular job, but this is something that he does on the side and he is talented in, and he's really good at. So like I said, he is a multiple champion of United States in this particular sport, and I am very close with him, and I'm we're kind of friends. And
Угу. Скажи ему.
the community.
Мгм.
Okay, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, I
Olga,
hear you.
can okay, perfect. All right, guys. So I am not going to be talking for a very long time today again because of the calls and the schedule that I have for the day. But let's go ahead and answer some questions that we have of the community, and we'll be wrapping up for today.
Yeah, we have questions. The first question is, hello, Rafael. What is the situation in the USA as for the beer market? Is the mood pessimistic or optimistic overall among people in crypto industry?
Uh, you know, overall situation, and I'm not only talking about crypto, I'm talking in general with economy and financing and all that. I think I've covered this question in our previous live as well, but since this question popped up today, I will talk about it as well. Overall situation is from what people are saying and talking about, is not the best. Obviously, I'm not gonna lie. Everybody's talking about recession. Some top companies are talking about that. They're promoting this idea, and we all understand how economy works. When everybody starts talking about something positive or negative, it happens. Okay, so I would not be surprised if this actually happens in a short period of time. But talking about crypto and our project in particular, I am not worried at all, guys, and I don't think that anybody needs to be worried that is in crypto space in general, that are participants of our project or other projects as well. It doesn't really matter. I feel and I think positive about blockchain. The reason why is because we've had fails in economy, whether it's US or other countries, European countries, many times throughout years, and every time there was a downfall in economy in a either shorter or longer period of time, the economy was growing back up, the prices were going up, the earnings of people were going up, a lot of businesses are getting born during this failure time, and I look at this as an opportunity. One of the things I am very sure about, and I know that helps us, is that we are a community driven company. Not a, I hate calling ourselves company. We're a community driven project that is growing even during the, whether it's a bad time or a good time. We're growing community wise. We have more people joining in. We have more people doing certain things, participating, performing tasks, spreading the word about us, and we are providing. Again, I don't like the word work, but the opportunity for people to earn. And what can be better during the recession, when there's a project like that that provides work, when other companies are firing, when other companies are not wanting to hire more people. and stuff like that. So I think this is a only a beginning for us, and it happens for a reason. Because once the market goes down, and we are going to be published in famous magazines, we're doing our marketing, we're being, people talk about us, especially in the valley here. We're going to different events since we've been here for over 3 months now, maybe already four. I don't even remember. People see us, they already know who we are, and they know who, what Grand Time is and stuff. And this is something that spreads, and once it gets to, certain companies like funds and different investors, they will know who we are because the community knows. And once they understand the way we think and what we do, it only helps us, gives us positive things. People think about us positively because we are not affected by what's going on in the world. We are providing work, we're not seeking work. So I hope I answer this question. Try to do it as short as I can. But this is an interesting topic, in my opinion, is that everything happens for the reason and for good. So let's go to the next question.
Thank you. The next question is Rafael. This question is from Nikolai Borisov. Rafael, I watched your video. This is great. Congratulations. My question is Vladimir planning to join our project?
Meaning, it means it. I'm sorry, not means, but it depends on what you're exactly asking. If you're asking to join our project as a participant or as an investor, because as a participant, I think he already registered on platform. I'm not sure about that, but I think he did when we met. Vlad is um, the investor that invests smaller amounts for a short period of time. So they have a group of people that are investing in different crypto projects before they get listed on exchanges, preferably sometimes even projects that are already on exchanges and already have value there. And they're investing, smaller amounts of money compared to VCs, and they're looking to make some, access and get out of the project. Okay, so we've spoke to Vlad about ways how we can work together, as he would be an investor and we are the project, and we have decided that we would probably not be a good fit for each other. Don't get me wrong, I love the guy. He's a great person. We are friends. We talk all the time, and we went through our, tokenomics and all the details of our token and our plans and everything. And it would not be a good investment for him because he cannot, I would say, freeze his money for a long time, because it's a smaller fund that they have and they're still growing and developing. And we are looking for investors that are putting in bigger money for a longer period of time. So maybe at some point, once we are on exchanges or getting closer to the end of the pre-sale, he might join with a certain amount of money that will not affect our project. So, and whether he takes them out in a month or two or a long term, it really won't affect us. I do care about. I do care not only about money that the investor is going to bring. I am also very, very uh, serious about the effect and future results of this investment. And when I see that this investment might affect our price of the token, or economy of the project itself, I am not going to accept the money. So some people might say that I'm stupid, that we need to get as much money as we can, and some people will understand me because I'm saying right things. It's not all about money, and we are not all about money. We're about, becoming big, and bringing more and more people in crypto world and becoming the biggest crypto project out there. This is the goal. This is the ultimate goal that we're going to, and money and investment is are just a little tools for that. And we need to, understand what tools we need to use in order to do something. Because if you, if you need to build a house, you need certain tools. If you're, building a chair, you don't need all the tools that you need for building the house, basically, just as a simple example. And this is how I look at the money as well. So not all the money are acceptable, not all the money are doing something good. Money can ruin sometimes, and I'm being very, very careful about that. Thank you for the question. Good question.
Thank you. And the next question is, hello, Rafael. Could you tell us what is the first reaction of the event participants to the Grand Time project?
Can you repeat the question one more time?
What is the first reaction of the event participants to the Grand Time project?
If you're asking for the participants that are joining the project for the first time, or when they hear about the project, because when they're joining the project for the first time, I don't know how to answer this question. What's the first reaction? Different people are different and they react differently. Some people, like what they see and they start being active and they start, implementing some of their time and thoughts and ideas in the project. Some people are being more, I would say careful and are asking a lot of questions and getting to know the project from, you know, from deeply inside, and once they have a very, very strong understanding in their mind of what the project is about, then they start being more active. And some people that are just registering and not being active. There will be always a certain amount of people like that. When getting in the project, we can expect all the people to be 100% active. That's if we're talking about new participants that are just registering on platform or getting in the chats. If we're talking about people that are seeing us on the events, or when we are talking about our project face to face with someone, we also have different reactions depending on the person and the industry where the person is from. So when people are from Web3, they really like what they hear, and they understand the future and the goal of the project, and they see us as the next big. If you remember this live stream with Brian lately, that was one of our guests. I really liked what he said about us. He sees Grand Time. He said, "I see Grand Time is the next 100 million wallets," and this is what I see as well. And I think this one phrase answers all the questions. So next biggest community with the biggest amount of wallets, and 100 million wallets is one of the steps where we are going to be in a certain period of time. It could be fast, it could be longer, but this is where we're going, and then we're going to be growing even more. So the goal is to bring more people into Web3, teach them, and give them the tool that they can use to earn money and to become professional in blockchain, and to understand how blockchain works and become, self-made, um, educated investors, and people that can be, can understand other projects and give their opinion on that. We already have people in the project that are being like getting very, very deep into blockchain and tokenomics and understanding of white papers and economics in general. And I do talk to people from our users, from our community, and I'm very, very surprised. Many times people know a lot more than I do, and I am happy we have people like that, because most of us in Grand Time, we came here without much knowledge about blockchain, and now I see people that know a lot more than I do, and this is cool. And they teach me, and they help me answer certain questions and get out of certain difficult situations that I'm facing. And this is what I'm talking about. Community. This is the community that I want to see in future. This is the community that the word of the word of our community, the understanding of a certain thing of our community means something to the Web3 in general. So hopefully I tried answering this question from two sides because I didn't know what exactly was asked, and hopefully I did deliver the answer to this question as well. Thank you guys very much for questions today. Very interesting questions. I enjoyed answering them today, and I'm already going to be heading back to the meetings, to the calls, and our daily routine. We're going to also go to one of the events today in San Francisco. South San Francisco, going to meet some interesting people, and I think we're going to be playing some business game today, something like that. That's what the event is about. So I will, take some videos and post them later in our social media so everybody can see that. Uh, and also, as always, thank you to Olga and Lena for making the live stream, for announcing questions. And I will see you guys this Sunday, as always, at 6 p.m. London time. And we're going to cover some more topics and answer some more interesting questions. So thank you so much, and we'll see you on Sunday. Bye bye.
Thank you. See you. Bye.